Hi, this is Lisa Rangel with Chameleon Resumes, the premier executive resume writing company. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about 3 traits of effective resume templates. Now, I obviously own an executive resume writing company, but I am a huge advocate for the DIYer. And I wanted to create effective resume templates because I see so many out there that honestly they're just not effective, and I think they're going to put most job seekers at a disservice when they use them. So I wanted to give you 3 traits of effective resume templates, so this way as you are evaluating what you're doing with the templates that you are getting and looking at, that you're going to make sure that they are the best ones for you. So this way they can get to the human eye, the hiring manager, and they can get through the ATS. Obviously, those are the most important results that an effective resume template can do. So I'm going to give you 3 traits of effective resume templates, and here we go. First, the first trait is it's not very fancy or graphics heavy, and that may seem counterintuitive to you, but a simple MS Word document is really the best foundation for a resume template, an effective resume template. And here's why. So many reasons why, but here's a couple of reasons why. One, recruiters really don't like all the graphics and color blocks and putting the information in a place that they're not expecting, and all of these really strange places and treatments and tactics that people do in some of these resume templates. They just don't like it. They're looking at hundreds of resumes a day in many cases, and their eyes are trained to go to certain places, and when the eyes go to those places expecting certain pieces of information and the information isn't there, it just frustrates a recruiter, frustrates us. So you need to put the information in a simple, predictable manner, and then be creative with your template in the confines of those, areas of predictability that recruiters are looking for. So when templates start to break those, expected predictabilities, it can get a little dicey, and that's when it starts to be less effective to the recruiting human eye. So that's all part of number 1. So it's a simple format that works. That's key. And the simple formats are basically using a blank MS Word document, starting the typing from scratch, and using very normal, common, low-key treatments. And I'm going to get into that with number 2. So number 2 is using borders and shading for lines to separate different sections of the resume in the resume template. So the resume template for number 2 is going to be effective when it uses borders and shading function to create lines. And that's pretty much it. No text boxes, no columns, no big fancy graphic treatments again. But if you use the MS Word function, the borders and shading function, to create just some underlines or some visual divisions between sections, it's simple. It doesn't really mess up the digestion aspect of the document in many cases, and those are typically, it's just a really simple way of putting some lines and some breaks into the document to help the eye move through the document without also affecting most applicant tracking systems. So that's number 2. And number 3 is what's an effective trait of a resume template is that it's very simple for you to edit. Because, again, it starts in a basic, clean MS Word document. So, when they start having, fields and then the fields don't take certain characters and certain pieces of information, and, that you want to actually move a field or you want to move a piece of information and you can't because it's fixed, you need to make sure that a template you're choosing is a simple MS Word document, or to just run into some problems. And it's going to be frustrating to make edits, make changes, make tweaks when you're customizing the document for different jobs. So you want to make sure that you have a resume template that is easily editable. Or you're just going to run into some issues. So So those are basically the 3 traits of effective resume templates. And no surprise, I've designed resume templates for you that you can use to make sure that you're getting your resume to a human eye and through the ATS. And if you go into the description below, you'll see the link where you can purchase the resume bundle package that I've put together. It comes with video instruction as well as an ebook instruction with 3 resume templates that you're able to choose from, and you can use them at any time, obviously. So I hope you go to the link in the description and grab your bundle there. And if you like this video, I'm going to ask you to like it. And if you know someone who can benefit from this information, I'm going to ask you to, and thank you for sharing it. If you have a comment or a question, feel free to either comment below the description or email me at lr@chameleonresumes.com. I read and reply to every email and comment. And don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time with us, because you won't want to miss next week. So thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great day. Take good care.